We saw some folks come up in the crowd, and there were some emotional moments there for a moment, and the SWAT team moved around and tried to get them out of the way as this activity began. Now, the police had told us earlier that they would not use tear gas unless they were provoked. And as you can see, there have been some shots. You can see some smoke or something there in the air. We're not quite sure what that is. We don't know what happened to make them go ahead and move on the house where Jesse Davidson is holed up. Now, I've been told that the little bit of smoke you just saw was from the tear gas that was shot into the house, I would imagine through the windows. Again, they are poised and waiting to see what's happening. We also understand that electricity has been cut off to the house so that Davidson could not watch any television or listen to any radio news reports. We have several crews on the scene right now. We're going to go to Ann Jewell right now, who's going to tell us where she is, what she can see, and give us some idea of what she knows. Ann? Ann, are you there?
Gene, I don't know if... This is Ann Jewell. I'm just a few houses down from where Davidson was holed up. We can see a little bit of movement going on right now. The SWAT team was pretty much holding their position after those first few rounds of gas that we're told they were firing into the house there. Earlier we heard the negotiator. We just heard another shot there. Again, possibly just tear gas. Again, that's the information that we're getting just down the scene here, that it's tear gas they're firing in. They had promised Davidson that he would not be hurt. They promised him he would not be hurt. They were trying to get him to come out the door a little while ago. There's some other sounds. It's kind of difficult to see where I am right now. There's a lot of trees in the way. But the SWAT teams that I can see are holding their position. You can see some of the gas, some of the smoke around in front of the house. Some of the people, a large crowd, as you can imagine, has gathered around this neighborhood to watch this whole thing unfold this afternoon. Some of the people watching were very upset when they first heard those shots going off, and the police were quick to tell them that it was gas that they were shooting in at that time, and still the crowd was getting upset. They had to bring in another SWAT team to try and control the crowd.
All right, Ann Jewell is on the scene talking with us. She's been out there most of the day. Again, this is the SWAT team poised. They have apparently fired some tear gas canisters into the home, trying to flush Jesse Davidson out. They had told us earlier that they were only going to use this as a last resort, only if they were provoked, and we're not sure what happened to make them start this movement this afternoon. This has been going on for since about 10:30 this morning. There have been many angles to this thing, many parts of the story that are very interesting and in some cases quite disturbing. Several people have been involved in this day-long incident in which now we see Donna Lacy. Donna, can you talk to me here? Donna?
Yes, Gene, I can talk to you. From where we stand on Griffin Street, we can't see a whole lot that's going on at the house, but we can see the periphery of the scene. And it was our camera that brought you those photos of the SWAT team moving in. At first we thought they were going to be heading towards the house, but it was the relatives who did get the shots first off. In that situation, and since that time, not a whole lot has been going on down the street. You can see down the alley here, there are two police that in the camouflage. They've been there for most of the afternoon, and when the gunfire went off and actually the gas went into the home, they stayed in that position. We have been waiting to see if they're going to move in, and they have not just yet. And I have Sergeant Marvin Jenkins here with Indiana State Police, and he just came from the house where the gas just went in, and he can tell us if there's been any reaction from Jesse Davidson since the gas went in, Marvin.
At the time I left, no, there had not been any reaction. But building the size of that one, it will take a while for the gas to do its job. To the best of my knowledge, nothing other than gas has been fired.